guys, come on in the kitchen. Welcome. I'm Chef Marlene. Come on in the kitchen. We're in here today trying to do a little something. For you that are here for the first time, I am Chef Marlene Coles of Chef Marlene's Kitchen. Also, you can find me on Instagram under Chef Marlene Coles. No, Chef Mar. Actually, Chef Mar 01. And where else? Right here on Cooking with Chef Mar. Thank you for joining in. We're going to get started today. We are making what are we making? Alfredo. But since it's the fall, I figured let's put a twist to it. So when you come in, I probably will already be started, but that's okay. When I tell you, I love pasta. I don't eat it a lot, but hi, welcome. Bucatini. I like bucatini because it has little teeny holes in it, and the sauce goes all in the holes, so that's what we're going to use. I'm going to drop this right now and get that going. Let's do the whole thing. I can use the leftovers for something else. I love this pan. Actually, it's by Rachel Ray. You can put your whole spaghetti, whatever. Hey, Cleo, what's up, baby girl? Welcome. Got some pasta here. Got to keep an eye on that. Whenever you're cooking your pasta, remember to cook it al dente. That means if the package says 10, cook it 7, because we got some other carryover time. I wanted to say, don't forget, get your passport. $10, cash at me or PayPal. I'll leave this description. Matter of fact, I can tell you now. $ Marlene Coles, cash app. And PayPal is mcoles233@hotmail.com. What this is, it's a passport for everything that we cook. Today we're going a little bit to Italy. We're going to put a little twist on it. So if you make the meal, email your email address to mine, which is cwcm2020 at gmail.com. I will send you your lovely picture, and you can put it in here, and I'll send you an approved stamp. Yes. So we can do that. Also, let's get things out of the way. My lovely niece, Patty Ann, our administrator, makes these beautiful cups. Isn't that beautiful? You know how I love purple. I don't know if you can see it, but that's mine. Yes, along with this lovely purple keychain, yeah, with my name on it. Go to Instagram. I think it's My Two Sons Creations, or find her under Pretty Patty 623. That's all the announcements for today. Oh, Zoom. If you want to register for the Zoom class coming up November 7th, the class is $21. It's a wonderful salmon meal. You can also cash app the 21 to $ Marlene Coles, or also PayPal, mcoles233@hotmail.com. All right? In my pot, I have some pasta. You know, I'm putting my thieves in my water. Putting 2 drops helps with my immune system. Youngliving.com. Yes, build up your immune system. Also with some grapefruit and bergamot. One squirt. Not a squat. I probably need to be doing some squats. It's warm in my kitchen. Always hydrate. It's hot. We got a pasta cooking. I want to get that going. You're going to need, in our recipe today, we have some chopped onions, we have some sage, we have some rosemary, some thyme. I like fresh herbs, and these came out of my garden. I had some pineapple sage and also some regular sage. But when I can't get those, I turn to my Young Living culinary oils. If you want to know more about it, please DM me. I am loving, not only for culinary purposes, but for my journey on my wellness, health and wellness journey, trying to do better, cook better, feel better. So this will support. I'm using today a little nutmeg and a little rosemary, fresh. But if I didn't have that, I have this. Get it while supplies last. I have a gnat, a fruit fly. Anyway, let's get started. Let's check our pasta. You do not want to overcook this. Do not. Not there yet. I'm going to watch that. So while that is going, I'm going to chop up. Actually, I'm going to chiffonade. And what that basically means, I'm going to roll my sage leaves. I have about 6 here. And I'm just going to chop that. Remember, watch your fingers. It's not about speed. It's about getting it done. So that's how it should look, like little chiffonade, little curls. While I'm chopping that, I'm going to chop my rosemary as well, really fine, because this has to go into our sauce. We are making pumpkin Alfredo. All things fall. Chop it really fine, because you don't want, and remove the stems. You don't want that woody stems in your sauce. So what's been going on in your lives? Tell me. I'm telling you, it's been a lot going on in our country, and we just have to remember to pray. We don't have any control over what's going on, but we do know, those of us that know God and believe in Him, we have Him. And let me tell you something. What you can't control, and you have no control over, put it on the altar, leave it to God. We have some time. Now with the time, how do you strip that? Let me check the pasta. I'm not playing with my pasta. If I overcook it, I'm going to be upset. Now, even though this is Alfredo, and a lot of people do it with linguine, we're not doing linguine. We're doing bucatini, because like I said, it has the holes. It'll soak up all that pasta, okay? Let's see. Uh-oh. Not there yet. Excuse me, I don't want to trip and slip on that piece of pasta. That would not be good. So, as I was saying, you want to take your time. In order to get it off, you don't have to pluck each leaf. Just take your fingernail and hold the stem and pull it down. And it comes right off. Comes right off. If you got a few little pieces at the end, you can take those off. Make sure my pasta's right. See, and you have a few little at the end. You can pick those real quickly off if you can't pull it with your nail, your fingernail. Okay. There's another way to do this through your strainer. See how I just took that off? Just like that. Just like that. Simple as that. Just pull it straight down. When you get to the end, it's kind of hard to pull it straight down, but I just pluck them right off. Get off any woodsy pieces. I have about maybe a teaspoon of thyme here. All right. Yes, Cleo, God is good. As we say all the time, and all the time He's good. I'm telling you. I'd be a hot mess without Him. Just telling you the truth. So all of this Let me grab my bench scraper. Check our pasta again, because it's going to cook some more in our sauce. So we don't want to cook it. Perfect. I'm going to save some of this pasta water because that thickens our sauce. Let's sit this over here to the side. And let's get started on our sauce. That's for my pasta water. It goes in the sink. Now, I prefer to use a non-stick pan, but because I think this sauce is a little too big for a little bit too much, I don't want to take the risk of it falling over. But if you have a non-stick pan, this would be good. To our pot, we are going to add a half a cup of good olive oil. If you hear me say EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. To our pot, we're going to turn our pot on medium-high heat. Get that going. So our ingredients, of course, we have a can of pumpkin. You want to get pumpkin puree. And make sure on the ingredients it says only thing pumpkin, nothing else. You don't want pumpkin pie. This is not going to work for pumpkin pie filling. Get pumpkin puree, okay? So we have some onions. I have a whole onion chopped here. I have rosemary, thyme. My essential oil thyme is coming in the mail any day now. And I know a lot of people gripe about, hi Yvonne, gripe about essential oils. Oh, you shouldn't ingest them. Well, Young Living makes essential oils that are vitality oils, and they're supplements, and they help your body. All right, so if you hear somebody say, oh, you can't have essential oils. No, you can't if you buy them from another supplier. But from Young Living, they're pure, natural, from seed to soil. Seed, they distill it themselves, they're hand-picked, all of that good stuff. If you want to know more about it, hit me up. We got our oil. Yes, our oil is going. We're going to add to this our herbs. I don't want this too high. You hear that? Yes. Add our herbs to that. I'm going to put it off the heat. Turn my heat down a little. The fragrance is amazing. Make sure I got this going here. I'm going to drain my pasta. While that is cooking, keep some of that pasta water. Oh, I don't want to use my new cup. Let's pull this over here. Save some of that pasta water. Drain my pasta because I don't want that to overcook. Thank you for coming. I'm just going to sit it right on the pot. Like that. Pasta water, just in case we need it. Our herbs are fragrant in our pan. We're going to add to that. We're going to make a roux. So, what is a roux? It's just a thickener for different sauces. So I'm going to add to this a half a cup of flour and make our roux. And you want to stir that in your pot It's going to be thick, but you want to stir it till it comes together. And I could have sauteed my onions in there too, but I want to put them, I want to get this roux going. I don't know, can you see inside the pot? Good. And this is what it looks like. Okay? Now I'm going to add my onions, 1 whole onion. I showed you how to chop an onion on previous videos. So, and we're going to just stir that in. Get it going. Real good. Yes. All that flavor is going to be in there. I do not own the rights to the music in the background. And I have my pot on medium, not a high heat. You do not want to burn this. We're going to add some stock to this. And this is a vegetarian or vegan dish. I'm using olive oil, the pumpkin. I'm going to use some coconut milk because that will thicken it rather than almond milk, because you want that creamy mouthfeel when you're eating Alfredo sauce. So that's what we're looking for. So in our pot, we had this going. Yes. Okay. So while that's doing, a little cleaning up here. I am switching out slowly but surely things in our home that aren't healthy for us. So while that is going, we're going to do a little multitasking here. Yes, yes, yes. Because I don't like dishes. A whole bunch of mess. Okay. Throw this here. That's it. That's that for that. Let's stir our roux. Let's turn the heat up just a tad bit. Alright, I'm going to move this. We have also my favorite nutritional yeast is going to be added to this. I have some vegetable broth that we're getting ready to add to it. It's going to work well. Alright? Going to work well. Yeah, I got a little sizzle on that. This is what it looks like in the pan. That's your roux. Rob says it smells it's coming from the kitchen. Okay. Give this a minute. Let it keep going. Like I said, not too hot. Not too hot. We have our pumpkin. Let me put my thieves up because I don't want to add. I could add it, but it doesn't go in this dish. So to this, we want to slowly add our coconut milk to this. And we're going to slowly add and stir as we're adding. Turn it down because I don't want it to boil. Now, if you were making a regular roux, you can add whole milk if you like. All right. And another thing about this bucatini pasta, it's a little thick, a thicker pasta. Sometimes I like thin, sometimes I like thick, sometimes I like angel. So we're gonna stir this in here. Like I said, get this going in our pot. Yes. Bring that together without all the splashing, Marlene. Okay. Make sure I got everything. Looking at my recipe, making sure I have everything. We're going to add in here. We have our thyme, we have our milk, we have our pasta on hold standby. I have a little sage. Okay. So now to this, we are going to add our pumpkin. Yes. The whole, how much? Let's see. I think it's a 15-ounce can. The whole 15-ounce can. Add that in. Add it right in. And if you don't know now, I like to cook and I like people to eat outside of the box. So, yes. So we're going to stir that in too. It's going to be creamy, good, delicious, something different. A lot of times we are afraid to try new things. This is healthy. The original has a whole lot of heavy cream and butter. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. Doing a good job in this pot, Myrtle. This is Myrtle. Yes. Now you see how thick that is? How creamy that is? Look at the color. Look at the color. If you can't see, swipe your comments. Yes. You know, I want to get everything out of my can. Because why? I paid for it. So, rinse that. With our heat still on low. Now, you can add chicken. You could have cooked your chicken. You could have cooked your chicken or your shrimp before. I wouldn't necessarily cook my shrimp before because I can add it right to the hot sauce and it'll cook right in the hot sauce. So, we didn't add any seasoning yet to this. So, let's taste it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's add a little seasoning to this. Yeah, that's good. With the sage, the rosemary, the thyme, that's good. We're going to add a little salt and pepper. Little pepper. If you wanted, you could use white pepper, but I'm using black pepper. You like cooking outside the box, Cleo? I love it too. Love it too. Love it, love it. I have a little garlic I'm going to add to this too. I didn't add it when I was adding the herbs. I'm going to cook that really, really, really slowly back there because I'm going to add it to it. Get that going real good. Let's see. Just a little bit. I forgot it, but that's all right. We're going to make it happen. We could have added that to our herbs. So when you're making this, add your garlic, but add it to low pan because you don't want to burn it. So I have this on the back burner here, and I'm going to add that to this as well. In the meantime, I have some stock, some that I made, a little vegetable stock. It's vegan. I added a little miso. Miso is a soybean paste. It gives it a umami taste. That means it gives it a meaty, depthy taste. So we're going to add this in a few minutes to that. Get our garlic going back here because I failed to put that in, but this is live. Hey, this is live. We're going to add a little salt to this, maybe after I add my stock. Oh, that's good. That grapefruit and bergamot. Uh-oh, grapefruit and bergamot. Water overboard. All my good water. Some of it anyway. The garlic is sauteing. You probably say, well, why would you add nutmeg? Usually in all white sauces, believe it or not, the nutmeg is added not just because it's fall. This is on low, but it brings out such a good flavor. It's a good spice to add, not only when you're making sweet dishes, but when you're making savory dishes as well, such as this. Okay, garlic, I smell you. You don't want raw garlic because you don't want to bite down on raw garlic. No, you don't want to do that. You want to do that. There's a spurt of oil in here. So we are making pumpkin Alfredo. And actually, this is the time of day that you really should eat your heaviest meal. Usually when I cook live, I just taste it and I save it for dinner. But really you should eat your heaviest meal at the middle of the day and then like have a salad or a sandwich or something light for dinner. Okay, this looks good. I'm going to add it right. This is about maybe 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. So I need to wash that pan out because I need it for something else in this recipe. So we'll get to that. So our garlic is now added. Now we can add our vegetable stock. So you said how much? I have 4 cups here, but I'm probably not going to add all 4. And we're going to add that slowly as well. And we're going to, matter of fact, let me get my whisk. I'm going to switch Myrtle out here and grab the whisk. So I want to whisk this in. Has some texture. Make sure I turn the right burner. Man, this electric stove, I'm trying to tell you. You would think by now I have it together. Add it slow. Stir it in. Yes. Nice, creamy. I think by now I've added 2 cups. Yes. Maybe that was like 1.5 cups. Look at this. And yes, you have the pieces of onion in there. I'm going to add more. I might use the whole thing. I don't want to make it too thin. Nice. Nice. We still have our burner on low. I'm making a mess today. All over the wall. Splatter here, splatter there.
Oh, it kind of looks like pumpkin. Hey.
Hey. Kind of look like pumpkin?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
You
Nice
know
color.
why? Because it is pumpkin.
It looks like it and
Smells like it. I'm going to taste it.
Did you talk about the health benefits of pumpkin? Pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin. Bob is going to tell us the health benefits of pumpkin.
Okay, give me a second.
Encyclopedia Rob. I forgot to tell y'all the health benefits of pumpkin.
Okay.
What is it?
1 cup of cooked. This is 1 cup of cooked
Good.
pumpkin. 245 grams. It contains
Use your alphabet.
vitamin A.
Vitamin A.
Vitamin A. 245% of the RDI intake for vitamin A.
Vitamin A. What
Contains
else?
Vitamin C.
And vitamin
Potassium.
Vitamin E.
Copper. Manganese. Vitamin B2.
Yes.
Iron. 8% of iron.
Fiber.
Yeah, small amounts of phosphorus, folate, and several B vitamins.
And it has iron.
And on top of that,
Wait, there's more.
it's very high in beta carotene.
Yes. Very good for you. Very good for you.
And on top of that,
Oh, wait, there's more.
there's more. It's like, it's very low in calories.
Yes, it is.
So,
49, 50 calories.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
49 calories,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So, it's not like eating a whole hoagie. It's really, really
Not like you eating a hoagie.
light in calories, but very healthy for you. And so this whole dish is extremely healthy. So you have your the yeast. What do you call it?
Nutritional yeast.
Nutritional yeast.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
forget
gonna
the
put that
onions. You have the onions.
Mm-hmm.
That's healthy.
That's
what else did you
healthy. I have sage. I have rosemary.
have? Mm-hmm.
I have thyme. I'm getting ready to add some nooch. Wait a minute, I think I don't want to open. This one is already open. Yes, I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. Oh, there it is. You know. Hey, babe, since you're standing there, can you wash that pan out for me with that scouring pan? Because I need to use that. Thank you. And I put them to words. She talking about always got to do the
That's why I don't
dishes.
come in the kitchen.
Lies he tell, because he don't like to do the dishes.
That's why I don't come in the kitchen.
He don't like to do the dishes. Mr. Paper Plates. For those of you on YouTube, and I want to watch how I say this. Sometimes people don't like all the commentary, but I am on live also, so I hope it doesn't irritate you. I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you so very much. So our sauce is wonderful. I added about 2 cups of vegetable stock. I make my own. You can make your own too. Thank you for reminding me about the nooch, babe. All right, we're going to put that up here on this burner. Thank you. Come here, sous chef. You want to add a little oil to it?
No. Now you're going to put me to work?
Hey, a man don't work, he don't eat. Ha! That's the Bible.
You're going to throw some scriptures in there. Throw a scripture in there.
Put a little oil.
Just like Medea.
Yeah. Medea gets scripture wrong. Squeeze it, squeeze it. That's plenty. That's plenty. Thank you. See, was that hard?
No, that wasn't too bad.
No. The Bible said a man don't work, he don't eat, Cleo. He don't eat, Yvonne. He don't eat, whoever sees this replay. I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. This takes the place of our cheese and our Alfredo. You thought I forgot? No, I didn't. Cleo put up hearts. That's right, Cleo. Don't work, he don't eat. He's a good provider. He is. He just don't like washing dishes. He does it, but he don't like it. Look at this. Look at this goodness. Look at this goodness. Look at this goodness. I'm going to get the spoon. Come here, Myrtle. We back in the scene. Look at this. Look at this creamy goodness. You don't need tomato sauce all the time. This is a healthy Alfredo sauce. Now, let's taste. I'm still not adding any salt just yet. We'll see. Where does our nutmeg? Can I put it back? Hold up, everybody. I think I put her back. Yep. I'm going to add 1 drop. This is so potent. If you haven't used it before, you might need to take a toothpick, put it inside of the little hole, get some of the essential vitality oil on it, and stir it around. All right? Use another toothpick if that's not enough. But I'm going to use a drop. 1 drop. Don't shake. There you go. Don't shake, don't rattle, don't roll. Let it do what it do. Let it come out. We're going to taste it again. I'm missing my tasting cup spoon. Betty, I'm using my cup, but I'm using it for my dipping because when we cook, we clean our spoon after we taste. Two drops. There you go. Booyah. It does need a little salt. We're stirring on low. Now, you could stop right here. How much nutritional yeast? To your taste. To your taste. It has a nutty, cheesy. Instead of, when we used to go to the movies, we would put this on our popcorn. I would put it in my bag, shake it on my popcorn. I'm not paying for that high sodium stuff giving me high cholesterol. The devil. No. So I'm going to add this. This is going to be my cheesy. Or you can make your own Parmesan cheese. And I did a video on that and showed you how to do that. So you can go back and watch that. This also gives it a creaminess to it as well. As you can see, I didn't add any salt yet. We're tasting again. That's good. Babe, come taste this. I think, we like pepper in this house. So I'm going to season it with a little more pepper. Because that's the first ingredient Rob wants to add to everything. It could be a milkshake. Where's the pepper?
Where's the heat?
Where's the heat? And believe it or not, black pepper, red pepper, they all have different taste. So if you see a recipe with red pepper and you was like, well, you put red pepper, why you put black pepper? Because they have different taste. Okay. It's not hot, so taste.
It's good. It's really, really good.
It's really good? I'm going to add
different. The color just throws you off because color is orange.
Why throw you off?
Because Alfredo is usually white.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Okay, so look at it, but it's good. It's very good.
I'm going to add a pinch of salt. That's it. Salt brings out the dish. I've seen people on Chopped get chopped because their dish wasn't seasoned with salt. A lot of people can't have it, and I do understand that. I do understand that. But if you want a competition, you're not cooking for yourself. You're cooking for other people. So when in Rome, you kind of like got to do as the Romans do on those cooking shows. I taste a little bit of nutmeg. So I'm going to turn this up a little. I could stop right here and add the pasta. But somebody wanted shrimp. Somebody wanted shrimp Alfredo. So the lovely wife that I am, much obliged. In this saucepan, I'm going to add, that our sous chef add a little oil to the pan. I'm going to add a smidget more, and I'm going to toast some breadcrumbs to just, for that texture, that crunchification, that's what I call it. Yes, if you hear the word, somebody else said it, they got it from me. That's my word, crunchification. Hey, babe. I don't know. This is coming up to temperature. I am going to add, trying to decide if I want to add my shrimp to this, because it only takes shrimp a few minutes to cook. You don't want to overcook shrimp because they get rubbery. Now I did turn this up, so I'm keep stirring because I don't want it, all our hard work, to be for nothing and burn. So I'm going to add my shrimp to the dish. Now, if you are vegan or vegetarian, you can stop right here, add your pasta. Wheat pasta would be very good. I just wanted to do a little something different. So now, this is the shrimp are in here. They should only take about 5 minutes to cook. We're going to keep our eye on it. In the meantime, I'm going to, because you can't see what I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to switch that burner. It's called multitasking. Yes? Yes. That's what it's called. I had this on the burner, and I had this, and we got to be careful with this because we don't want it to stick. A little oil. Turn this on, and I'm going to put some breadcrumbs in here. This is not going to waste. Yes. I didn't want to cook my shrimp ahead of time. I could have cooked them and just added it to this, but I wanted it to simmer in that lovely, lovely, lovely pumpkin sauce. You can add some shredded Parmesan to this. Now, I'm not going to taste it anymore until I know that my shrimp are done. I could have used shrimp stock in this if I wanted to, but I wanted to show you the vegetarian vegan way first. And I'm stirring because this is not a non-stick pot, and I don't want this to stick. We're coming down the home stretch. I try not to be on here too long. But sometimes, you know, cooking takes time. And I like talking to you guys. Thank you for joining. Yes. November the 7th, Zoom cooking class. If you want the information, just email me at cwcm2020@gmail.com for further instructions. We have fun. It's fun. I get to see you in person. I'm not looking at myself talking. Yes. Nice, thick. Let's see our shrimp. Come on, shrimp. Yes. I'm going to brown. I'm going to toast some. Look what I'm getting ready to do. Toast some breadcrumbs. Add panko breadcrumbs. Add a little of those to the pan. Toast those up real nicely. Yes. Yes. Tell the pressure. We've got this back here toasting. Let me pull it to the front. This is just some regular panko breadcrumbs. We're going to toast these up. When they start to brown, that'll be it. Cleaning up. Change our water here. I'm switching out my blue soap. The soap that doesn't have all those chemicals in it. Gotta change my lifestyle. Gotta help me. What was that saying? If nothing changed, nothing will change. I heard that and I was like, wow, that's powerful. If nothing changes, nothing will change. Change is good. Sometimes we don't like change because it's uncomfortable. But change is good. Sometimes change is necessary. You got to change sometimes to make yourself better. You got to change to help those around you be better as well. So, yeah, change is good. This is coming up to temp. I did turn it up a little, but I am stirring. My breadcrumbs are good. They're toasting. Let me turn those up as well so I can get out of the kitchen. We're not going to eat this. I don't know, babe. Do you want to eat now? Because this is dinner. Or we could have some leftovers. Leftovers are always good. I made fried cabbage, baked chicken. Nice. Nice. Let me pull this over here so you can see the goodness. Look at this. Look. Yes. 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 Our shrimp. Now that I turned the heat up, I didn't want to turn it up too much. Now I can turn it back down to medium. Yes. Our shrimp are tender. And because you can't see the color of the shrimp, so you would say, well, Chef Moore, how do I know? Because the color of the sauce would be the same color as the shrimp. Exactly. I would put this in and literally cook this for about 5 minutes. But you can use chicken. Cook your chicken before. Do not put your chicken in here raw. I put the shrimp in because it does not take shrimp a long time to cook. And then there's carry over cooking. Our shrimp is done. Our breadcrumbs. We're going to toast those up. I'm going to taste it. That's good. I am going to make a pumpkin sweet potato soup. All things fall. I love the fall. That's good. That's good. What about our pasta? We can add it. I'm just loosening it up. Oh, our breadcrumbs are browning. I'm going to pull this off the heat so it can stop cooking. Stick that on there like that so it can drain. Pull this off the heat. That's one thing about electric stoves. You can turn the heat off of high or medium, but because the burner is still hot, it will still keep cooking. Unlike gas, you can turn it down to simmer and it'll, it'll turn down. The burner will still be hot, but it won't be that fire red hot. I don't know if you can see our breadcrumbs, but they're toasting up very nicely. Very nice. I don't want to burn these either. It's all about multitasking or multitasking in the kitchen. A lot of people find that hard to do sometimes. Now, I could have also cooked the pasta in the sauce, but we've been on long enough. So I didn't want to do that. It's 2 o'clock. It's time to get off. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Look at this. And I did this with olive oil. You could have done it with butter. But I'm trying to be conscious of calories. Look. Nice golden brown. Okay? That's that for that. Put that to the side as well. All right. Let's see. You got everything? Yes. Salt. Don't need that. Don't need this. Let's plate it up. Why don't we? Add our pasta to it. Wipe off my stove and bring this forward. I'm probably not going to add all of this pasta, but see how that burner's hot? I'm going to add. And I didn't break the pasta. In Italy, that's where we traveled to today with a twist, because we're still traveling with our passport. Let's get the tongs. We're just going to mix this in like so. Oh yes, look at this.
1 more minute.
That's it. And there you have it. Come taste this, babe.
Just split it.
Oh, I put it in here. Can I put it in here? Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Where's my... Let me do this with this. Look, guys. Woo! Yes. I got a little pineapple sage that I've been growing in my garden. I'm just going to crumble that right on top. Yes, right on top. 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 Get this off the burner. And there you have it. Let me get a little shrimp. Make sure I got a little shrimp in here. And we have a little bit of our breadcrumbs. And a little sage. And there you have it. Your pumpkin Alfredo. Actually, this is shrimp Alfredo. Okay? So we're going to leave that there like that. So, there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me. I guess I need to taste it for you guys. Yes. It's my pot. I can do this. Ooh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Only for you guys. It's hot. That's good. That's so good. Oh my goodness. The fresh herbs, along with that vitality nutmeg, the creaminess of the pumpkin, the richness of the roux that we made. Oh my goodness. I'm going to add a little more black pepper on top with that crispy sage. Oh my goodness, yes. Listen to it. Crunchy. That's amazing. Try the dish, all right? Until I see you again, hopefully, at the Zoomcast. But if not, I'll see you next week, God willing. Until then, be blessed, stay healthy, stay prayerful, especially in the climate that we're in right now. So I'm going to sign off. Talk to you soon. Bye.